Time for Payback, baby! We are officially now in week of Payback, WWE's next pay-per-view event. Payback this year, even though a lot of people hasn't been super interested, I think this is going to be a decently interesting card, and I'm very interested to see how this card will be. I think it's very interesting. But here are my Payback predictions. But hey, remember to like and subscribe, and let's get into our Payback predictions. So first we have is really not even a match at all. It is a Grayson Waller effect with Cody Rhodes. And there's multiple things here you can have. Grayson Waller, Cody feud, because Cody needs something that goes for the next couple months, because WrestleMania 8 until April of next year, so we need something to bring this up, or maybe a major return for Cody for his next feud. I have no idea, honestly, at this point, who Cody should feud with at this point. I have no idea. No one's really built up for Cody, so I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what the surprise is. The next one we have is Austin Theory, Mr. A-Town, and we have Rey Mysterio. And this feud, it's honestly, I don't really see where Austin Theory will win. Even though I really want Austin Theory to get his belt back, I don't think he's gonna win. The only way I could see Austin Theory maybe winning is maybe somehow this leads into Santos turning heel because of it, and maybe he attacks Rey because of it, and that's how Theory somehow gets his belt back, and maybe this is just a reset for Theory. But I don't really know. I just hope, even if he wins or loses, they do the man justice and do something. But obviously it looks like they are teasing a Santos and Rey story in the future at WrestleMania. But I have Rey retaining the United States Championship. Next we have is, well, the one that's been honestly probably one of my favorite matches on this card, and that is LA Knight, yeah, and The Miz. And this feud has been amazing. I just don't know if they're going to continue it, because man, The Miz has been cooking on this one, LA Knight's been cooking, and this might not be the most crazy match they have, but they're going to give it their all. I think it's going to be an amazing match to still see, regardless of how the match looks. They've built this match perfectly, and The Miz is a perfect person. If you want LA Knight to become the next rising big megastar, you have someone he has to go through, which is The Miz, and Miz shows why The Miz is so perfect. And so I have LA Knight winning this match, but I could see them giving it to The Miz, you know. Surprisingly, somehow maybe The Miz might win it, and that's how they continue the feud. Next we have, which this feud, I was very bored of, because they kept dragging it with 6-man tag teams in the main event on Raw. The tag team match is constantly doing it, and that is Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest for the tag team belts, undisputed tag team belts. And this might be match of the night. They might steal the show, but I'm just hoping it's an entertaining match, because hopefully this will bring Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to finally feud with tag teams in their tag team division, and let the Judgment Day do with their just crumbling the breakup of the Judgment Day, because you know what Rhea said, you know, if we don't all walk out with gold, there's going to be some rearranging in the Judgment Day. Finn and Damian can't work well with each other, and that's going to kind of build into the match, and that's going to be the huge kind of breakup thing. We're probably going to see some JD McDonough interferences in it. But I feel like this is really going to play both sides for their story. Sami and KO to do their thing, and Judgment Day to do their thing with their story. So I have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens retaining the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Then we have a feud that was perfect in the beginning, and then WWE kept dragging it, not adding anything new, which should have happened at SummerSlam, and that is Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. And the reason why I say please let this be over, but I have Becky Lynch retaining. Becky needs to get out of this feud. They both need to do their own thing. They need to freshen up on different things, because this feud has been dragging, and it's made the feud so uninteresting. But hopefully, they've had the best matches in the past, but hopefully this can be the match where they really steal the show and show why they can have great matches. And I just hope the best for both of them out of this. But I have Becky Lynch winning and putting an end to the Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus feud. Now this one, I've been begging, because this feud has had a little bit of a lackluster build, but I am hoping this one can be good as the matches in NXT, and that is Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. This feud, I think the past couple weeks they've done great with this feud. There's a lot of history between these two. Like, if you really go check out their NXT feud, it was amazing. Like, we never really get two big, what you can call muscle mommies, fighting against each other. The same type of wrestler types fighting against each other. We don't really get that as much. So I'm really hoping that this match can maybe steal the show or be at least a 4 or 5 star match, because if they give them the time to cook, this can be an amazing match. And potentially maybe this could be the start of their long feud. Maybe this happens now, Raquel comes back, and maybe we'll be the one to dethrone Rhea in the future. This, to me, I feel like this can be a long time feud. They just have to play the card right. But there is no way that Raquel is winning here. But out of everything, I have I have Rhea Ripley retaining her championship. Now we get to one match that was mwah. It is chef's kiss. And that is the World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And this feud has been mwah, chef's kiss. When this first started, we didn't think it was going to be anything that was good. But Shinsuke Nakamura returning heel and letting him cook in his native language the video packages has been so amazing. This man has the Yakuza. This man has been on his anime villain arc, man. This man has been feeling himself being a heel. He works so much better. And this is something that's been so special, because this should have been Shinsuke back then, but they damaged him back then and didn't book him right. But this is the time. I don't see him walking out as champion, but I can feel like this could be a very long feud going down the road of how they built it. But this could be a feud maybe later down a year Nakamura does dethrone Seth Rollins. But this has been an amazing feud how they built up. But out over everything, I have Seth Rollins retaining this. I think it still be a banger of a match, maybe match of the night. Hopefully it's the main event. I feel like there's going to be a lot of damage to Seth Rollins back, and really question how far can the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins continue his championship reign with this damaged back. But overall, I have Seth Rollins retaining. But hey, I can't wait for Payback to see what outcomes we have, what predictions are right and wrong. I can't wait to see. But let me know down in the comments. What are your guys' predictions? Who do you think will win and lose, and who retains and who doesn't retain? Let me know down in the comments. Like and subscribe, and we're going to have to wait and see what Payback brings us all.